Why do we as humans need amusement and theme parks in our life? What would the economy do without them? And what would the millions of people that have or had worked at a theme park have done for a job? Is there any better place out there that we can visit that will make you forget about your daily life and just have fun? If you're watching this video right now, then there's a great chance that you love roller coasters and theme parks. And if not, then I hope by the end of hearing my 10 reasons why we need theme parks in our life, that you'll appreciate them a little bit more than before. My name is Brandon, and welcome to my channel, Theme Park Predictions. Thank you for checking out this video. And if you have time, please drop a comment after you watch the video and answer these 2 questions. How have theme parks affected your life? What's your favorite memory of being at a park? After I share the 10 reasons why we need theme parks in our life, I will also share my answers to those very questions. This top 10 is in no particular order. Starting off the list is a pretty obvious reason. Theme parks are a form of entertainment. Us humans strive off of entertainment literally every hour of every day. Whether you're watching a Theme Park Predictions video on YouTube, watching a movie or sporting event, or even scrolling through social media, those are all forms of entertainment. But what's the biggest difference between those I just mentioned and visiting a theme park? The others, you're just watching something on your phone, tablet, or your TV. The main reason why theme parks are a great form of entertainment is because it gets you outside, unless it's an indoor park, obviously. Theme parks help you let out some bottled energy as you're riding a roller coaster or ride, or just walking around the park. Visiting a theme park is very therapeutic for many, including myself. The best part about spending time at a park is there are so many different things to see and do, and of course smell. And I'm all about the delicious park food. Whether you're eating some Dippin' Dots while you're waiting in line to ride Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point, or waiting to meet Mickey Mouse at Disney's Hollywood Studios, there are so many other forms of entertainment inside of a theme park than just the rides and roller coasters. The next time you're at a park, take a minute and take in all the surroundings around you, and you'll be amazed at what you take in. Theme parks are a form of exercise. I don't know about you, but when I visit a park for most of the day, I reach my daily step goal within the first few hours. While you're visiting a park, the only time you sit down really is when you're riding a ride, watching a show, resting, or eating. But did you know that if you would stand for 3 additional hours each day, over the course of a whole year, you could burn up to 30,000 extra calories, and that is equivalent to running about 10 marathons each year. So just by walking from ride to ride, going through all those queue lines, and if you're like me, you like to hop around a lot. For example, when I visit Kings Island, I'll ride Banshee and then head to the Beast next, even though the Beast is located on the other side of the park. So there's a good chance that you're going to be doing a ton of walking while you're at a park. Theme parks are a form of happiness. As you know, this world we live in is often extremely negative. It's full of hate, cyberbullying, depression, and other forms of hate. But when you're visiting a park, you get a chance to hopefully escape all of that negativity, and then that results in happiness. For the last 30 years now, I've been able to visit parks all around America, and I get just as excited to walk through that front gate than I've ever been before. Where else can you go to experience million-dollar toys that you get to ride? Visiting Universal alone, you can experience a $250 million attraction, and other attractions that cost just as much or some less. And when you get off of a ride and check your on-ride photos, what is the one thing that 99% of the people that are riding with you are doing? They are smiling, and smiling equals happiness. Theme parks bring in jobs. I personally do not know what I would have done for 8 years if I wasn't working at a theme park. And I know there are a lot of you watching right now probably wondering the same. Where else would you have gotten a job if you weren't working at your local park? It takes hundreds of employees to operate a park, day in and day out. And if it wasn't for theme parks, then the people employed at their local park would look elsewhere for jobs, making the job market much more competitive and complex. Adrenaline rush. Have you ever had sweaty palms while you're riding a ride or roller coaster? This is a very healthy thing and brings happiness to many of us. Once you pull down your restraint and fasten your seatbelt, the emotions start flowing through your body, are making you probably second guess yourself. Then as soon as the ride is over, your emotions have now switched to pure adrenaline, and now you're hopefully craving more. That adrenaline rush you get after you get off of a major ride is a very addictive feeling to have, and I don't know about you, but I can't get enough of that feeling. Economy and tourism. Parks all across the world attract thousands of people each day. Now, depending on what park and where in the world you're at, this number would be a little bit different, obviously. But theme parks bring people to the area, and this helps out the economy around the park itself. Whether that's other attractions, hotels, restaurants, gas stations, you get the point. These businesses rely on the parks to help bring them new customers, and that's a beautiful thing when you really think about the big picture of life. Something to do. Ever get tired of doing the same thing over and over again? Work or school stressing you out? If so, head out to the local park and kill some time. And most of the time, theme parks also keep teenagers out of trouble because it gives them something else to do besides drink, smoke, and getting into drugs. One of my favorite things in life is working all day, and then when my wife gets home from work, we decide to head to Carowinds for a few rides and our free dinner because we definitely love the dining plan, and I cannot recommend it enough. Sometimes we don't even go to ride any rides. We just take a loop around the park, take in all the scenery, grab some food, listen to some of the nightly entertainment that the park offers, and then we head home. Theme parks are a stress reliever. We've all had stressful days before. Nervous that you won't be able to pay your electric bill next month, or that upcoming job promotion, or upcoming tests? In the world we live in today, it's impossible to not have a stressful day every once in a while. And a great way to relieve stress is by visiting a theme park. I like to call it healthy medication. As soon as you walk into the park, you will hopefully not think about all the things that are stressing you out in your life at the moment, and just think about enjoying your time at the park, riding some rides, and letting the environment suck you in just so you can breathe. Just breathe. Passion and imagination. The theme park community has grown so much over the years, and it's awesome. It's crazy to me that some theme park videos can get millions of views. That just tells me that there are millions of people just like me. And until I reached the age of 20, I thought I was the only one who loved theme parks and roller coasters so much. Because back then, you didn't have a YouTube or Discord channel to connect with other people in this community. Theme parks are an escape and a place where people can go to use their imagination and let it run wild. And for some parks, you can experience rides based on your favorite books or movies like Harry Potter, Star Wars, and Jurassic Park. Memories with friends and family. Out of all of my lifelong memories, I can honestly say that a huge percentage of them have come from visiting theme parks and especially road trips. Coaster trips are the #1 thing I look forward to most in life, and each year I get to enjoy a few. And now, once my son gets a little older, he can also join me. And that wraps up the 10 reasons why we need theme parks in our life. Now I'm going to share with you how theme parks have affected my life. As I mentioned earlier, I've been lucky enough to visit theme parks now for the last 30 years. And back during my high school years, I used to be a bagger and cashier at Kroger's, a grocery store in Ohio and other states from 1999 through 2004. And honestly, I just figured I'd stay there and work until whenever. But then I got the idea that I wanted to work at Kings Island during the summer of 2004. This was a huge decision for me back then because Kings Island was 45 minutes away from my parents' house. But I knew I had to do it. And from there, the last 16 years of my life have been a huge blessing. If it wasn't for Kings Island, then I wouldn't have met my close group of friends from working at the park. Fast forward to the present day, and I'm rocking that dad bod into 2021 and beyond. During the summer of 2004 and 2005, working at Kings Island, I'd only have 4 or 5 days off in June, July, and August. And during those days off, guess where I was? Kings Island? Nope. You would have found me at other parks like Holiday World, Kentucky Kingdom, Kennywood, Cedar Point, Geauga Lake, Great America, Dollywood, just to name a few. After my Kings Island days, I went to work for Six Flags New England for another 2 years. And that is where I met my beautiful future wife. And now, Caitlin and I have a 2-year-old son named Mason. And we named Mason after the town that is right by Kings Island. And that, of course, is Mason, Ohio. We currently live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and that makes Carowinds my home park. And now I get to create cool roller coaster videos and, of course, daddy and husband duties. What's your favorite memory of being at a park? There's way too many to name, but that summer of 2004 was truly special. Any reasons that you think I missed as to why we need theme parks in our life? Please let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay positive, and keep riding coasters.